Hello, Aries darlings. I'm excited to do your November scrying session. This is your scrying card that I created. And I was told to go outside. I feel like I need to speak up and speak louder than I would normally do in like talking over rustling leaves and wind and just conditions of being outside on a chilly fall day. But I don't know, maybe something will happen synchronistically, or there's, the winds of change are speaking to you. Huh. A barking dog, okay? We got dog energy coming in November, which is you being loyal to you and you being your own best friend and embodying the energy of unconditional love. So let's get into this. When I created your card, it was precision. Like, I know how to create this. I know how to do this. When I talk about precision, it was like I'm using tape in this with pastels and this blade and this tape and this cotton, and it's very organized and everything's going smoothly and I'm focused. I'm so zoned in to this plan that was created in a step-by-step organized fashion. Like, I tuned out the rest of the world, and it's the first time I've ever done anything like this with 8 colors. 8 is your number. Harmony coming into November. Things harmonizing for you because you've been taking action steps, motivating yourself, having self-confidence. Like I said, I feel like I need to speak up here with all the background noises and things and distractions that are going on as I'm outside. On a windy day, wind is also cleansing, so get outside, get into the wind. I only felt frustration one time, and that was in the setup of this video. I was like, how am I going to do this? So, like, you have all the tools necessary, the planning, the manifesting skills, the confidence to do something different here. You've done the work as far as the shadow work, the black that's here. You're the only one of the fire signs that had black in your piece, in the cards that I created. So some Leos and Sagittariuses could learn a little bit more from you. How to empower yourself in a dark time. Or that our shadow is not anything to be in denial of. It's actually an energy of ourselves to heal and then harness. Befriend. We befriend ourselves in the dark and empower ourselves. And you have all the tools and you're doing something with eloquence, and like I didn't know who I was in that moment. It was like, oh. And then you get nervous right there at the end with all the other variables that you cannot control, Aries, and I love you. I love you, Aries, my beloved just flew in. Yeah, everything's happened synchronistically, and I'm doing a happy dance now because this is my stage and I'm doing it regardless if I'm nervous. Look at how it's all working out for me all the time. The universe works for me. Like, you chanting for yourself. You're your own damn cheerleader in this one. I do feel like there's a lot of symbols and signs there in, like, so geometric. Such shards of light and color and talking to an alchemist. I know how to do this. Thank you, Crow. Co-create with spirit. Using pastels. Ooh, gosh, we've got to blend when we use pastels. We've got to blend with spirit. We're not doing this alone. So blending, but also precision with that blending. Like, whoa, because some things need to be taped off, right? Like, we take blue tape. We're taking, what's the truth in our heart? We're taking accountability through our actions, how we support ourselves, right? We've got integrity. Some things need to be cut out. Precision cutting. I'm telling you. Maybe feeling a little rough or sharp around the edges. It's good. I like that. That's character. I like your fucking character. You hear it? Yeah. Speaking up in November. And some openings that are being created. The light, the white light. Right? So, the one little thing. Yeah, there's some frustration right before. It's just part of your shadow self or something. Like maybe you fear your own success in some cases. You know, all those uncontrollable variables that might happen when you're out there on the stage and whatever it is that I'm talking about here. Keeping it very broad. Opening up and diversifying perspective. Learning something new. Maybe you've been blending into the crowd, blending in with others, just blending in, and now is the time to pop. How that black pops. How the triangle is important in your reading. The cutting board that this is sitting on. The cutting board. It's a glass cutting board. And I couldn't believe that Spirit wanted me to get that out because it was like buried on a table. You know how some tabletops just become the catch-all for everything? Well, this was underneath a pile of catch-all junk mail and shit. And it's beautiful. And you're beautiful. And this blue energy, this emotional truth that you now hold, empowers you. The blue. So, yeah, I just listened to Spirit. They're like, get out the cutting board. So I got out a wood cutting board. They're like, nah, that's the geometric one. I was like, oh. So listen, like, you take the time to meditate, do your spiritual practices, commune with your higher self, commune with Spirit, your spirit team. Make that a practice. You will know these voices that are guiding you, that are your team. That is you, your higher self, your future self, guiding you into something magical here. Oh, yeah. So, as I was peeling off the tape, which is to reveal the masterpiece, I was pulling off the tape, the hidden stuff, which revealed this beautiful masterpiece, right? Well, a part of the paper ripped. It's down here somewhere in the blue and the pink. And so it had a little ruffled feather there. And instinctively, I just went, oh, I'll just glue that down. And I glued it down, and you never would have known there was that imperfection there had I not said it. So there's not even a need to say that. We're all, exactly, I love you, beloved, flying over right now. We're all perfectly imperfect. And there was no need to, like, in Leo's scrying session, same thing happened. We left it ruffled. We left it raised up, not in yours. So there's a message there with that. It's like, you don't have to make something be perfect. It is perfectly, you is perfectly creative force when you're not in your brain about it, you know, about trying to personify an image of what collective wants you to be, you know, kind of thing. You don't have to glue that down, that little rough around the edges. I wanted you to know that was there, that imperfection, because it does look like such precision artwork here. Such a optical illusion. Is something in your life an optical illusion? Shift that kaleidoscope a little bit. See the truth beyond the illusion. Okay? It's like, yeah, this is like I'm talking to somebody that's like a diamond in the rough. That's what I feel like. You're a diamond, babe. All right, those are your messages for November. And I feel it's so empowering. Even this wishing stone, I'm sending you my love and my wishes. A wishing stone that is has 3 rings, 3 wishes for you. And is in the shape of a triangle again. The triangle. Mind, body, spirit. Spirit. Okay. All right. I love you. Bye.